Three things that must take place before the second Exodus. Okay. Now we also must understand that according to the book of Revelation chapter 7, only 144,000 men who physically descend from these 11 tribes are going to be sealed. Not the only one saved, but the only one sealed. So the first thing that must take place is that this remnant must go through the fire. Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith Yahuwah, two parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. Listen. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call upon my name, and I will hear them. I will say, this is my people, and they shall say, Yahuwah is my Elohim. Whenever they do kick off this major event, which will induce the red horse of Revelation, the 2/3 will be judged or taken during this chaos, and the 1/3 will be brought through the fire. What is the fire? Just as Daniel resisted the defilement of his body with the king's or the beast's food, so much so, this remnant will resist the beast and his poison, the defilement of one's temple. Now, once this remnant passed this test, this leads us into number 2. That is the ensign. Okay. Mainly the Father is refining the men of Israel. And once they pass this test, he's going to send out an ensign to the nations. And what is an ensign? An ensign is a flag or standard, especially a military or naval one, indicating nationality. So he's going to mark each man of those 11 tribes mentioned in the book of Revelation. Okay, there are 11 because the tribe of Gad is not mentioned, and the tribe of Joseph is mentioned twice with Ephraim and also Manasseh. This leads us to the last event that must take place, and that is all aboard. See, the Most High has enlightened the men of Israel, and everyone must cleave unto. Okay, because he's done that for a reason. There are so many claiming to be the 144,000 today. Spiritualists, women, you name it, everyone is claiming to be, even in Christianity. Okay, so Zechariah chapter 8 verse 23, thus saith Yahuwah of hosts, in those days it shall come to pass that 10 men shall take hold out of all languages of the nations, even shall take hold of the script of him that is a Hebrew, saying, we will go with you, for we have heard that Elohim is with you. Also, this is an ensign for the daughters of Zion. Time is running out. Isaiah chapter 4 verse 1. And in that day, 7 women would take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own food and wear and provide our own clothes. Only let us be called by your name. Take away our shame of being unmarried. The Amplified Bible version. Ultimately, the Father will be getting rid of all the wicked men. And this is why this takes place, because this is not the only location of this prophecy. Jeremiah chapter 31 verse 22. How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter of Zion? For Yahuwah has created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall encompass a man. Women are going to surround one man. This is the prophecy in Isaiah 4:1. In conclusion, this is just to bring understanding for the women that have ears to hear. An elect woman of the 144,000 truly is a woman who is covered or married to an elect man. You understand? Or even covered by her father, who is an elect man if she's underage. Okay. So at the end of the day, in these times we are approaching, the Most High is reestablishing order. Okay. Because today it's not a shame to be unmarried, but he's reestablishing order, because a prophetess back in that day was a woman married to an Israelite man. For example, today we have many prophetess who are single. That according to scripture would have been a shame back in that day. And April the 8th is not so much a day of Exodus, but rather a time where the Most High is going to begin to send out that ensign to the nations. And that is truly what causes the second Exodus, the ensign.